Hello, family. Happy Friday. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Latia Shepherd, and this is Shepherds of Success. And in this channel, we do not discuss how you can become successful in the 3D realm, but how you become successful through your soul. That is what we are all about here. That's what we're going to be talking about. That's what we're going to be vibing about. That's what this is all about. It's about me embracing my true, authentic, weird, all over the place self, connecting with others who are very similar to me, and we are one, and just sharing some of the ups and downs that I've experienced on this journey back home to my soul. So, happy Friday. It's Venus Day. When I think about Venus, it makes me want to be all soft and, flowy and beautiful. And also some things that I'm learning about getting back in tune as a part of my soul coming back online. It is ushering me to get back in alignment with the planetary cycles. More so the moon cycle, other than just following it for your period. For an example, right now, which I didn't know because I haven't really followed the moon cycles, 3 days before the new moon, today is called the balsamic moon. So I was looking up this moon energy. What this moon energy means is these 3 days before the new moon, before the new start, instead of us being all antsy and we're trying to manifest this and we're trying to make this happen, and we're always creating because we're creators, so our minds are always attuned to creation. But for the balsamic moon, the 3 days before, to just slow down, to just stop, to just do nothing, to just sit in your humanity, which is a struggle for me to sit down and be human because everything for me is always processing. So I was even telling my oldest kid today, what I would do was I would sit down, and I've been on this raw food thing, and I'm very critical. It's a lot that goes on with me. We'll get into that more into the Shepherds of Success channel. But anywho, working on this diet and getting in alignment with what I'm eating, because I know it affects how I feel. I know that it affects what I say. I know that it affects what I do. But today I'm going to sit down and I'm going to watch a movie, and I'm going to eat some biscuits and molasses. I don't watch movies. I don't sit down and watch TV. I'm always researching, writing, looking, searching, seeking. And for this energy and this moon here today, this is just sit down and do nothing. Sit down and breathe. Sit down and be with yourself. Sit down and empty your mind. Empty your thoughts. Have no thoughts. Have no thought of today. Just be one with every single moment that is flowing with you. So that is a message from my soul today that I am here to share with you for this weekend, especially before this new moon. I think the new moon might be Monday the 21st. I'm not really sure. More than likely. So try to see in what is the best way that you can incorporate nothingness into this weekend. Not being antsy, not being in your anxiety, not worrying about how you're going to do this, not making plans for the future, but just staying in every single moment day by day. Let's start with that and see how it works. And let me know if you guys tried it. Come back up here Monday and say, hey, I tried it. It worked. This is what I recognize in that stillness. This is what I recognize. This is what I know now because I gave myself that moment to hear myself. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Another thing is about surrendering to the flow of life. Now, the soul is here for things that money cannot buy. The soul is here for things that are not tangible in the 3D at all. It has no desire or worry for any of those things. Your humanity will have to worry about all of that. What your soul is here to focus on is how you feel truly inside about yourself and about everything, and the things money can't buy, like a peace of mind, like you actually not being depressed and not feeling depressed. If you actually know what it feels like to be calm, to be still. Hold on, look, boom. Sorry about that. Hi, you guys, welcome back. Sorry about that. That was a phone call that I was expecting, but let me go ahead and wrap this up really quickly. Like I was saying before, the soul is here for the things that are not tangible. I was writing some of them down. The flow of life, to be able to smile, to have joy, to have a peace of mind. Some of us who've been living in survival mode, in struggle mode, trauma mode, we know how it feels. So when you begin to feel good, when those burdens begin to lift And like now you have just unspeakable gratitude for feeling good, because you know what depression feels like. You know what it feels like to not want to get out the bed. You know what that pain that doesn't go away feels like. So when you begin to experience a lighter way of living, you forget all about all the other things that used to be important to you. The cars that you used to want, the houses that you used to want, the things you used to want, they begin to dissipate, and you just begin to have an appreciation for every single moment that you have breathing without anything attached to that. That is what the soul is back here to give you. And if you allow it, you will feel these things again. You will feel your burdens getting lighter, and you will feel the weights being lifted. You will feel the trauma being removed from your body. But it does take your active participation. And I'm just going to be here to show you how us folks that's been in the back for a while, we didn't come from these scenarios where we had resources, where we had mothers and fathers, where we had financial things. We came from scarcity, period, point blank. Everything around us and everything we know was scarce. But to go from that to an abundant lifestyle, it begins in your mind first. So that's where your soul is here to take you. Your soul is here to bring you back online to that mindset that you need to take you to that abundant lifestyle. And I'm just your guide. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a tool. I'm just a vessel, because I've been through it and I know. And you're here now with me on this Shepherds of Success channel, sharing me just now getting back up from being not completely down to zero, to at 45 years old being completely in a restart in my life. Moving back home with my mom. I have adult children. I have a real estate. I have all these things that I could tell you about. But what I'm here to tell you is about the beauty of this breaking and then this coming back home. So thank you for tapping in and tuning in. I appreciate the time that you're taking to share with me and listen to me, vibe with me. Like, share, and subscribe this channel. It'll be more to come. We'll be learning together how to get back home. And I think that's the most beautiful thing about it. And I appreciate being on this journey with you. Thank you for being patient with me, for being understanding that this won't be your typical all put together type show, because I'm here, whole, willing to serve. And that's all I can give. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. Enjoy this weekend. Get quiet. Sit with yourself. Find that peace. Find that balance. Shut everything down. Shut the phone down. Shut the TV down. Shut your mind down. The mind is very tricky. Shut it all down just for a few minutes out the day and see how you feel. I love you. Thank you. Deuces.